Hi and welcome to Empowered Being Show. I am Seher. Thank you so much for pushing play today and let's dive in. So, these are the main five ways of thinking that I started to apply in my life as the main thought that I had in my mind. So, I'm going to share these five thoughts with you. These are just five ways of thinking and ways of being and belief system that really impacted my life in like huge ways. So, yes, let's go. The first is being the person who is a no matter what person. So I'm not an as long as person. So I am not going to uh, do or have this business as long as it's easy, or maybe this podcast also. So a lot of times I have to record like one episode multiple times because I like there are noises, or there'll be a background noise. One of my family member just walks in, or there'll be a car honking really loudly, or I would not be able to channel. There was this one time where I had to literally record like more than 15 times, and it took me 2 days to record one episode, and like this is a difficult thing and I'm not going to give up just because it's difficult. So I am in no matter what, like no matter what happens, I know how important this is to me. I know how important giving back is to me. I know how important prioritizing myself is to me. I know how important things are to me. So when I say that I am in no matter what, that means that I am completely committed, I am completely devoted, I am just completely in. I am not in as long as it's easy, or as long as I understand everything, or as long as things go my way, or as long as XYZ, any sort of excuse. Like, no, I know it's scary and it's difficult and it's easy sometimes and it's pleasurable and it's joyful and it's fun and it's everything. But when the things get hard, that I am not giving up. Like, that's a commitment that I have to myself. So just make a list of all the things that are important to you. What are the things that are like a no matter what things, and make a list and keep that by your side and keep showing up for it no matter what. So the second thing is we can do hard things. Okay, so I I really like to keep things extremely simple in my life. Like I my I need simplicity in my life. One of my core values is don't overcomplicate things. Don't make me do like really difficult things in a 100-step process. Like, no, just give me the most simplest solution to this question and I'll do it. And sometimes it is not that easy and it's not that simple, and it's difficult and it's hard and it's so easy to give up, but we don't need to give things up. And this is also really connected to our belief about like ourselves. Sometimes like I don't think, like whenever there's a belief that is stopping me, it's like I don't feel like I am worthy of this, or I am enough, I am not yet qualified for this, that those beliefs are difficult for me. And there are situations where I cannot sit and like journal and coach myself, and or maybe this is also when I'm just like doing a walk or running, or just something really physical, like more like a physical activity thing, and I'm like, I just want to stop and I want to give up and I don't want to walk anymore. I just want to sit down here in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the road. I just don't want to move. I just have to keep reminding myself that we can do hard things. We can do hard things. We have the capacity, the capability to do hard things, and it's okay. It's okay. We can do it. It can happen. Even though it's like literally pushing ourselves to do it, we can do hard things. And this is just like something that I keep repeating to myself so often. Like, just keep doing the hard, like, it's okay. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And I just realized that so many of these are just so connected. So the third one is the genius thing that I did was never give up. So this is very directly connected to the first one. It's just, the thing is that if you keep doing something over and over and over and over again, and even though in the starting it sucks and it just makes it, there's just no result and it's just not happening, it's not showing result, but still, you do not give up. You do not give up. And if you keep doing something, it will happen. It will happen eventually. It will happen eventually. There is no other way around it. Like, universe has to give it to you. Like, it will happen. And so yeah, the genius thing I did was never give up. When the things got difficult, I did not give up. Even though I was barely surviving. I was barely surviving. I still did not give up, and I'm very proud of myself. And it's okay if I did not do the best that I could at that point, at that level. It's still okay. I did something and I still showed up, and this is something that I learned as well. So I used to be the person who would be like, I would start on Monday, I would start on the first of whatever, I would just keep delaying things, and a lot of people do that. And I just stopped doing that. I just stopped. I was like, even though it's a Wednesday, I'm going to do it. Who cares? I am the only person who is being affected by it, and I am choosing to do it right now. Period, done. We are going, we are moving. It is happening. There is no stopping to it. Okay, even though it's a Tuesday, even though it's a Saturday, it is happening. And I just kept doing it, and I just kept tweaking it, and I just kept doing it. And also, I made another episode on this, but I'll just quickly touch on this. If exercising is important to me and I want to have an exercise, I want to do an exercise, maybe of a 20 minutes video or follow a 20 minutes YouTube video, whatever, and I literally do not have the mental capacity or the energy or whatever at that point to do that 20-minute thing, I am going to walk for 7 minutes, and that's okay too. That's okay too. And that's what I mean by the genius thing I did was never give up. Even though I could not push myself to do the whole 20 minutes thing, I at least did the 7 minutes thing. That's enough. That's it. That's okay too. Instead of not exercising at all, at least I did something. At least I kept the momentum going. At least I showed up for myself, and that is enough for myself. So even though it was not perfect, it was something, and that's enough. Okay, so next we're going in a more fun this thing. The fourth is everything I desire already exists. How cool does that sound? So the person that you're manifesting, your soulmate, your lover, your partner, they already, most probably, they already exist. Your dream job, your dream everything, it already exists. all the money that you desire to manifest already exists. So like it already is existing in this 3D reality or in this 3D world. Or maybe if it's something like a degree, or having a degree, or passing a test in one of the parallel realities, and in one of the parallel universes, there is a version of you who has already achieved it. Like it already exists. All that we need to do is align ourselves to it, and tada, we will have it in our physical reality. It gets to be that easy. So the next is the fifth one. So this is a really important one for me because it has a lot of it has a story connected. So the fifth one is, I am a manifesting goddess. I am a manifesting goddess. I thought that this sentence or this affirmation would be like too much for some people. Like it would be like I am bragging, or I'm just like too much, I'm just too much, and it's not safe for me to do that. What if somebody thinks that she's just whatever. And I was talking to somebody who was not so much into manifestation but was very curious and open to it, and I just like randomly sent it to them that I call myself like a manifesting goddess. And they were not extremely close to me or anything. It was just like, yeah, we're just talking. And I was amazed, like they the the response was so well received, and they were like, oh my god, like that's so amazing. And they started calling me like MMDG or something like that, like a short form of it or something like that. And I'm like, it is okay for me to be this. It is okay for me to be a manifesting goddess and be open about it and just declare it out to the universe. So like right now I am at this point where I am not really scared of telling that to most people. And like, I am a witch, I'm an energy witch, I am a manifesting goddess. I am the universe in human form, just experiencing life. I talk to cats and we talk about everything. Like, yeah, I literally talk to cats. And I am at the point where I'm like okay with having these labels, quote unquote, attached to me. But it was very difficult for me to own that thing. So, whatever you're trying to become, or like whoever you're trying to be, just just give yourself the permission to be that unapologetically, and see how that feels. See how freeing it feels to be like, this is me. And yes, it's very scary because you want to be approved and you want to not feel like the other person is judging you and everything. But yeah, just try it out and just see. It feels so good, and it can be something which is like a little over the edge for you. So I am a manifesting goddess literally became my favorite affirmation. Oh my god, I loved it. Like, I'm just like, I am a manifesting goddess. Like, oh, it feels so good. So yeah, that was a belief that I had. The sixth one is, the only thing between me and my desires is me. How polar, like it. Okay, so I have such mixed emotions with this. So it feels so freeing that I am the only person who is between me and my desires. Like, I it is just me. It is me. I am the co-creator of my reality, and I get to decide what happens in my life. And it's just me and my alignment, my habits, my action, my mindset, my energy, which is in between me and my desires. And how frustrating does that sound also? Like, I am the only person who can block my manifestations. Like, get out of your own way. Just get out of your own way. And sometimes just getting out of your own way can feel so difficult, because it is literally programmed in our mind, and it's literally in our DNA. There are traumas, there's just so much ingrained, and it's so difficult at times to do that. But it's also so freeing, because nobody else in this whole entire world can stop you other than you. Okay, nobody can do that. Nobody. Only you can stop you. So don't stop you. Stop stopping you. I love this. Stop stopping you. Okay, don't stop you. No longer stop you. And the last one is, this is something that I learned recently, and oh my god, I am the main character of my life. I am the main character of my life. I am the author of my life. I am the director of my life. I am the producer. I am the co creator of my life. It is me. It is okay for me to be the main character of my life. I don't have to put everybody else and everything else above me. Like, I am the main focus, and it is okay for me to be the main focus. It is okay for my life to revolve around me. Okay. I don't have to constantly think of other things and other people and other. No, it is my life. I love it. I live it. I decide what happens in it. I decide how I choose to see everything that happens in it. It is my life, and I love it. And I am creating it with the universe and having a lot of fun while doing it. And it can be so difficult. Because the society teaches us to, depend on other people and ask for validation from other people, and just depend on everybody around us, and just keep them as your priority. But no, this is my life. I am the main character of my life, and it is okay. And that does not make me selfish. That does not make me selfish at all. Keeping myself as a priority does not make me selfish. It just makes me who I am. It gives me the permission to be who I am, and I love it. And I'm not going to be apologetic about it. This is my life. I love it. I live it for me, and this is your permission to do that for you. Because if I can do this, you can do this. There's no difference between you and me. We're just one. We're just in different forms and just experiencing different things and having this human experience, learning lessons, having fun, trying to have fun on this planet, and everything in between. So yes, that is it. I hope this helped you. I hope this served you. I hope this added value. If you think that there's somebody who needs to hear this, who needs to learn about it, who needs to know it, please feel free to share it with somebody who you think will get something out of it. If you would like to support us, there's the link in the bio to do so, to buy us a coffee. We love to present this to you, and it is an honor. Thank you so much for spending so much time with me. I truly love it, and I love the podcast. I love creating it. We love doing everything around it. And yes, make sure to follow us on Instagram. DM me which was your favorite part. I'd love to know. On YouTube, on Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere, all the fun places. We want to add a lot of value to your life. And yes, I hope to talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.